All right. Uh, Hello, everybody. Welcome to Different Ends of the Spectrum. My name is Brendan Donahue,
My name is Carter Donahue.
and we are movie experts. We go see a movie every single week, and we come back to you and we share our feelings on the movie, tell you whether to see it or not, and it's a fun thing, right?
Yep,
So, what movie are we talking about this week?
Michael, the biopic.
Yeah, it's a huge week. I mean, it's a blockbuster movie for sure. And I think it's kind of cool. This is part of a much bigger, I'd say the last 10 years plus, there's been a ton of these musical biopics. What do you think?
Yeah, I think so.
And so we're gonna take a minute and talk about where Michael sits on that list. So like what biopics have we seen?
Uh, do you just want me to give you the list of my top five?
Sure.
So, from worst to best for me, I would say Elvis.
Was your worst?
Yeah, and then the Back to Black, which is I believe Amy Winehouse,
Yeah, that's right.
and then Springsteen Deliver Me from Nowhere, and then Bob Marley, One Love, and then my favorite is the one we're talking about today, Michael.
Yeah, there's been a lot of great ones. So I mean, I think Bob Dylan's movie was another one that came out recently. Bohemian Rhapsody, which was about Queen. Um, Bob Marley, Elton John did Rocket Man. So there's been a lot of biopics, especially in I'd say, the last 10, 15 years. So my top three would be I have Michael and Bohemian Rhapsody neck and neck because those are my two favorites. And then third, I had the Bruce Springsteen Deliver Me from Nowhere, which I know a lot of people complain because it's kind of a darker movie, but it's about his like depression a little bit. But I still think it was a great movie. But so listen, that's the Michael biopic. The other cool thing about a blockbuster movie like this is what we get. We get great what
Uh,
previews, right?
yes, great
Yeah.
previews.
Um. You want to get the previews before we get previews? We talk about who we went with.
Oh, so we went with our friends. This one's Max, the first person right here, and then right next to
Alex, right?
him is Alex, and then Jack's right next to him, and then I'm wearing my Michael Jackson from the move from the Broadway show, and then that's my friend Edja who I brought,
Yep.
who's next to me.
So we went with a big crew. We went with 10 different people. Went with us, and the place was packed. It was a sold out show, which was pretty cool. Which actually made for a really cool atmosphere. So that was who we went with, and then what about the previews we saw? Always great previews for a movie like
Okay,
this.
I'll mention the one that I said that we wouldn't. So we saw a horror movie which looks bad to me. It's called Is God Is.
Yeah, is God is it look kind of dark.
And then
Um,
Mortal Kombat 2.
yep,
And then Scary Movie 6.
yeah, series that's coming out in June.
Disclosure Day.
Yep, Steven Spielberg.
Power Ballad.
Power Battle. I tell you that's one I'm getting excited about. That's actually Nick Jonas and Paul Rudd.
Hunger Games Son of the
Sunrise on the Reaping.
Sunrise on the Reaping.
Yep. Yeah, and so Hunger Games comes out around Thanksgiving. Um, and then Power Ballads in June, Disclosure Days in June, and then the other one we saw, which is coming out next week, is Devil Wears Prada 2,
Yeah.
which we'll get to that later too. So great previews. I mean, I don't think we mentioned Spider-Man: Brand New Day, which
Oh, Spider-Man Brand New Day. We also saw that one.
yeah, that's coming.
I
That's
think
coming
that
out
was
late
one of
July.
our first previews.
It was, yeah, for sure.
It's been in all the movies that we've seen recently. Most of them.
Yeah, it's going to be a huge blockbuster. I mean, it might be the biggest movie of the year, money wise.
Yeah.
So that was the previews. Previews were awesome, and you should probably know this is the kind of stuff we should be telling you is You should know that if we saw if you're going to see a movie at 7 o'clock, you should expect the movie probably won't start till 7:30.
Or like 7:28.
Yeah,
7:25.
yeah,
most of the time it's not usually 30 minutes.
yeah. But it's about 28, 29, 27 to 29 minutes to 30 minutes of previews and even some commercials.
Yeah, but I would say the previews are worth it, so you can know what's coming out that you may or may not want to see.
Yeah, I agree with you. I'm the kind of person, we usually get there about 10 minutes beforehand. We get our popcorn and stuff all set up. Oh, what did you get?
So I got
popcorn and a Smart Water.
I got junior caramels and a Smart Water. My rating for my candy was a 6 out of 10. And my friend Jack, who was in the picture, he got cookie dough bites with chocolate, and then he got the same thing with caramel.
Yeah. I mean, the snacks are awesome.
I tried his, and I think I like the caramel one the best.
Yeah. The snacks are awesome.
He also got Smart Water.
And as you saw in that picture, like super comfortable, chairs are great. You have your own kind of table to put all your snacks on. So yeah, I mean it's we talked about it a lot in the past. Like
yes,
AMC theaters, there's so much good stuff. And see, I did popcorn myself, but and for adults, they actually have a bar. They have a bar where you can get beer, you can get drinks.
They have like custom drinks that are themed to a certain movie. So maybe if you're seeing that movie and they're like, oh, there's a custom drink for it, you could try that.
Yeah, they do. Good call.
You could probably ask them and they'll tell you.
Yep. So that's the previews, and that's all the crew we went with. As we said, and the other thing worth mentioning is, and we said this before, but for this movie, it's super important, is we saw it in the Dolby Atmos theater. And even before the movie started, they showed the Dolby Atmos experience and the difference between a regular movie theater and the Dolby Atmos. And they used the Mandalorian and Grogu as their example. They showed the difference of the two the movies in both
of the quality of the picture, and it's a huge difference.
Especially for Michael, because the sound. There are parts during this movie where, because of the atmosphere in the theater.
Can I talk about it?
Of course.
My favorite, the best parts of the movie, I thought was the concert and Michael singing.
Mm-hmm.
And my favorite parts of the theater experience is when I was in the theater, it was the sound was like I'm actually there at the concert with them.
Yeah, it's actually a shame. I never saw Michael Jackson in concert.
Oh, you never did?
No, I regret it. I wish I had seen him. So before we get too much into the movie itself, let's want to show the preview.
Sure.
Just have all these songs in my head. Don't wanna be a boy, you wanna be a man. Just gotta get them out. I'm just getting started. Said you wanna be starting something.
There's no one like you.
Got to be starting something. This is what I was put on earth to do. And mother always told me. I knew you were different the moment you were born. You let your light shine into the world. You are the greatest of all time.
So you can see the atmosphere and the sound is just unbelievable. And a really, really unique cast, right? I mean, want to talk about the cast a little bit?
Yeah. So, the person playing the old Michael is the current Michael is Jafar Jackson, which his uncle is Michael Jackson.
Yeah, so Jafar is Jermaine Jackson's son. And his resemblance, as you can see in the preview, is amazing. It's remarkable.
Yeah. And Nia Long played Michael Jackson's mom.
Yeah, she's awesome. She was from like Boys in the Hood. She's done Friday. She's been in a lot of great movies.
And playing Michael Jackson's dad is Coleman Domingo.
Yeah, and well, I mean, to me, I'd say he's
the father.
He's the father. He's a very unlikable character, as Joe Jackson.
Yeah.
But having said that, I mean,
his acting was good.
His acting was awesome. I mean, he is very unlikable, but he does a good job being unlikable.
Yeah.
I also, are there any other characters you want to talk about specifically?
I do want to say young Michael Jackson is played by Julian Curvaldi.
Huh. Yeah, he did a great job. And then some cool appearances by some famous.
Did I say that it's Jafar Jackson's first movie?
Yeah, that's can you believe that was his first movie?
Yeah, it's his first movie because
it didn't look like it.
I watched something on my phone that said he's like, oh, I never thought I'd be acting in movies, and here he is now playing the one and only Michael Jackson.
Yeah, his uncle. And I thought there was also a couple cool appearances by some famous actors. So Miles Teller plays Michael Jackson's manager, and then Mike Myers, who's now actually he did a cameo.
He played Shrek.
Yeah, he did Shrek for sure, but he also did a cameo as a music executive in Bohemian Rhapsody, the movie about Queen, and then this movie he plays the president of CBS Records, and he does a great job too.
Yeah.
So that's a cast. I mean, what else is? I mean, as far as the movie itself, though, like, I mean, it's different. Like, I grew up with Michael Jackson as a singer. Like, were you surprised? What were you surprised by in the movie?
I think I already knew, but I already knew that Michael was kind of abused by his dad, but I didn't know about that he was getting like belted. But some other things that I didn't know is like that he had another sisters besides Janet.
Yeah,
I thought it was just Janet.
Yeah, LaToya.
Yeah, and I'm trying to think of what else surprised me because there was something else I can't remember.
Yeah, his dad being abusive. You'll think of it. His dad being abusive was very jarring. I mean, that was hard to see. And then the other thing I guess I forgot about was, like, listen, you know that Michael Jackson's a great singer.
Is there something you didn't know?
Well, I guess I wouldn't say I didn't know, but I was surprised that, like, I'm not surprised. I forgot. He's a great singer and he's got great songs, but you forget how much of a performer he was. Like, he was a perfectionist.
Oh yeah, I remember what I was going to say. Michael Jackson was very caring to like children because he didn't have a good childhood, so he wanted to give other people good childhoods. And
yeah, he would go to stores and buy toys for kids and stuff.
He also had a lot of pets.
He did. Crazy. I shouldn't say just a lot of pets, but like what types of pets? He
made a song called Ben on his pet Ben Rat.
Yeah, Ben was a rat. He kept it as a pet.
And the other most featured one was his monkey.
Yeah, he had his monkey called Bubbles, and then he had a giraffe and he had a llama.
Yeah, Bubbles was cracking me up a couple of times.
Yeah,
what they do in the movie, it's super funny.
And then he had a snake too. He had a snake in his room. Yeah, he had a snake. So yeah, definitely he had a very eccentric pets.
Exotic pet.
Exotic pet, even better. So those are kind of the. I was surprised by that. I was, as much as it was hard to see his dad's behavior. His mom was very close to him. That was fun. They would watch movies together and sit on the couch with popcorn and.
Yeah, and I saw a lot of like famous movies.
Yeah.
They were watching famous movies.
Yes. Yep. That's right. But I mean, overall, like, I mean, I think of course, and we always talk about music in movies. I mean, you can't get music that's much better than this.
Yeah, you can't.
So the time period.
Other than what's his face, John Williams.
Yeah, John Williams is great, but Michael Jackson might even be better. I mean, so I mean, the time period was basically the mid 1960s until
88.
Until 1988. Yeah. So when Bad came out, So early on, it was Jackson 5. So the music was incredible. So like, and it was,
Do you want me to list off some of my top songs?
yeah, man, go for it.
So I have my highlight from the Jackson 5 is like ABC because that was a big hit. And for Michael himself, I said Don't Stop Till You Get Enough.
Mm-hmm.
Beat It, Thriller, Billie Jean, Wanna Be Starting Something,
Yeah.
Human Nature.
They were so good. And I think it was cool because it was a mix of him doing them in the studio when like all of a sudden you had these musical executives like Barry Gordy was played by Lorenz Tate, who was a famous actor. I'm sure you've seen in other movies. Yeah, so it was that, and then you had Quincy Jones also was I forget who was playing him, but the point is that they had him recording songs in the studio, they had him singing as a kid, and then they had concerts. So they had all this great music in different formats, but the concerts were unbelievable.
Yeah.
And I think it actually made for a fun atmosphere because the people in the theater like got into it.
Yeah.
Yeah, almost too into it at some point.
Yeah, there's something that I was found annoying. Like, there was like some people that was talking, so I had to like shush them a little bit.
A little bit,
Because
a little
they
bit.
were being loud and annoying, and it's hard for you to watch the movie.
Yeah, but the sound. So like sometimes people say like Dolby Atmos, the sound is almost too loud. In this instance, I think
It's
that
perfect.
sound was it made for the movie to make it even more extraordinary. So that was the soundtrack, and then what else are we gonna say here? What about
Thumbs up, thumbs down.
Sure, man, let's go for it.
So my thumbs up is, I believe I said the story, and yeah, I think I said the story. And my thumbs down was Michael's dad's behavior towards Michael.
Yeah, I mean, it was a true story. I mean, his behavior was deplorable, that's for sure. So my thumbs up was, I guess, kind of rediscovering Michael Jackson or from his early years, especially like you realize how much more than most other performers, everybody loved Michael Jackson, men, women, young people, older people, like everybody was kind of touched by his music and how he impacted people. And also just kind of like how crazy and big and popular he got. I mean, it was unbelievable. I mean, he actually kind of helped transform. They wouldn't even play black artists on MTV until Michael Jackson.
It was
which is crazy.
While.
Which is crazy. That was in our lifetime. That's so sad.
It shouldn't have ever been a thing because it should be open to like if they're good, then we
play them. Right? Yeah. So the other the other thing I'd say with thumbs up was like I'm blown away that was Jafar Jackson's first movie he was ever in.
Yeah.
I mean, he had Michael Jackson down, and he obviously looks like him, but to perform the dancing,
the makeup and costume was really good, make him look like Michael.
Yeah.
But when you see him in real life, his face like kind of looks like Michael Jackson.
Yeah. But I mean, to be able to dance like Michael Jackson, like that's great.
Yeah, he had put in a lot of hours. I saw a lot of videos on social media.
Yeah, he was awesome.
Oh, what's your thumbs down?
I also said my other thumbs up was as much as so this is kind of a connection between my thumb up and thumb down is my thumbs up was the atmosphere in the theater. Like it felt more like a concert. People were singing, getting into it. Like it was clapping more than most movies. My thumbs down was probably what Carter shared. Like at times with that atmosphere getting a little more rowdy, people were talking and stuff. That was a little bit annoying. But that's, I mean, listen, that's a small thumbs down. I had way more thumbs ups.
Yes. It was very hard for me to find a thumbs down.
I agree. So what did you think the movie was going to be coming in, and then how would you rate it?
7. Coming in.
All right. And what did you leave it?
A perfect 10 out of 10.
A 10 out of 10. So your top movie of the year.
Yeah, but my prediction is I think I'll have some other 10 out of 10s this year.
Okay, all right. So I went in thinking it might be a 6.5 or a 7. I will say it outperformed my expectations. I would give it a 8.5 to 9. It is my favorite movie of the year so far.
Yes.
Yeah, that
We were saying that. I was saying that last podcast, but then it changed right away as soon as I saw Michael.
Yeah. It is. It definitely lives up to the hype.
Our next movie has a lot to do to impress us.
Yeah, I agree. But I think it's really important. Like me and Carter always see movies in the theater. This one, like if you're gonna say like, should I see it in the theater? Should I stream it? Should I?
You should see it in the theater, and if you have an Adobe, try to do one or IMAX.
Yeah,
Or
IMAX.
maybe even 40X if like either of those two are an option.
I agree. But so I had a friend of mine say that he was gonna watch the movie in a plane on a plane ride. Like to me, you lose the impact of how good the movie is.
Yeah, and another thing is it's annoying to watch on the plane because like you're at a really good part in the plane flight attendants talk over it and you're like, oh, this is a good part. Why are you talking over it?
I agree. You definitely get interruptions. So all in all, this is a huge thumbs up, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So that's that, and then anything else on Mike? Oh, the other thing, I think I mentioned earlier. This is part 1 of 2. So there's another movie, another Michael movie coming out. At least it's supposed to come out in 2028, and that would I likely pick up with Bad moving forward.
Yeah. Probably wouldn't do Bad again though.
I don't know. We will see.
Because they probably want a new list of songs.
Yeah, you never know. But yes, you probably would be picking up from there. So, and then other movies that are actually now out on streaming on Amazon Prime. Should we mention them?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We
also
Can I see them?
Yeah, sure, man. Go for it.
So, Send Help, which I saw in theaters, which I liked.
Yep.
And then Scream 7, Goat, The Bride, which we reviewed a couple of those.
Yeah, we sure did.
I kind of wish we would have reviewed, what was the one on the island of...
Send Help?
Yeah, I wish we would have been able to review that.
Yeah, I didn't see it. I haven't seen it yet.
It was good. You can watch it on Prime.
I'll watch it on Prime now. So that's the Michael movie, and that's all the movies coming out now. What are we going to do next?
We are going to do Devil Wears Prada 2.
Devil Wears Prada 2 comes out May 1st.
May 1st.
I think there's a sneak preview on the last day of April, but we're going to probably see it May 1st.
I thought we said May 1st doesn't work.
Oh, well, whatever. We'll see it. So Devil Wears Prada 2 will be next, but huge thumbs up for Michael. Definitely go see it. Definitely go see it in the theater. So that's pretty much it. Anything else you want to say?
Remember to like and subscribe and share with others.
Yep. We'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.
Bye.
I can start. I can answer.